Hello, friends. You might be knowing that we have been learning very interesting units from paper second industrial botany. From that one, today we are going to get idea about very interesting unit that is of a fruit processing industry. Here, at the time of learning of a fruit processing industry, we have to first of all understand the concept and need of fruit processing industry. My friends, we might be knowing since long back, or you might be having idea that fruits are an important source of energy for the humans, isn't it? Important source of a energy to the human being. But another side is that fruits are perishable items. Since the time is memorable, various products are prepared from the fruits. In the sense, you will have to keep in mind the fruits shelf life, or shelf life is a very, we have to say that most of time the short, although they are valuable to us or provides energy to us, and it gets damaged very soon, isn't it? So actually enhance its shelf life, that is always to be, we want to consume again in a off season, isn't it? And for that one, products like canned fruits, dried fruits, chips, squash, jam, jelly, pickles, and ketchups are being made from the fruits since ancient times. With the advent of technology and development of newer preservation techniques, shelf life of such a products has increased, and they can thus be preserved for many months with proper packing. My friends, we'll have to keep in mind we are talking about really the fruit processing industry. Why we have to take the interest? Why we'll have to learn these techniques? Why such type of a syllabus is framed by the college? That things always I used to say that you will have to keep in mind. The things are very much clear to you. आपल्याला माहिती आहे की आज आपल्याला कशाची गरज आहे, तर एनर्जी, शक्ती. तर ती एनर्जी शक्ती जास्तीत जास्त आपल्याला कशातून मिळणार आहे, तर फ्रेश फ्रूट्समधून मिळते. एम आय राईट? पण बऱ्याचदा फळं जी आहेत ही जरी एनर्जी प्रोव्हायडर असली, आपल्याला ताकद देणारी असली, तरी त्याचा टिकण्याचा कालावधी, इजंट इट, त्याचा टिकण्याचा कालावधी हा फार कमी आहे. आणि त्याचं कारण असं आहे की दॅट गेट्स व्हेरी इझिली डॅमेज्ड, लगेच डॅमेज होतात. मग अशा वेळेला मानवानं काय केलं की त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन केलं. कशामध्ये केलं, तर कॅनमध्ये फळं ज्यूसच्या रूपामध्ये वाळवून, काही त्याचे स्लायसेस करून, चिप्स करून, किंवा त्याच्यापासून जाम जेली तयार केलं, किंवा लोणची तयार केली, आणि अशा पद्धतीने त्याचं काय केलं, लाईफ वाढवलेलं, शेल्फ लाईफ. म्हणजे आपल्याला पाहिजे त्यावेळेला ऑफ सीझनला, ज्यावेळेला त्याचा सीझन नसतो, ज्यावेळेला त्याचा फळं नसतात, त्या कालावधीमध्ये सुद्धा आपण ते खाऊ शकतो. अनदर थिंग इज दॅट राईट नाऊ देर इज द ॲडव्हंट ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी. मीन्स बिकॉज ऑफ there is a lot of research, new technology is developed, and because of that new technology and newer preservatives, we have, means human being has a reached up to very interesting success, that is to increase the shelf life of a many plant products, and that can be preserved for not only a month, 2 months, or a year, but many years we can preserve these things with proper packing. Now in India we know that large number of tropical fruits are grown, such as pineapple, orange, lemons, peaches, strawberries, mangoes, and lychees. That is well known to us. So because of these things, actually because of, we have to say that these things, because of biodiversity, in a case of each and everything we will find, in case of the seasons, in case of the geographical biodiversity is there, in case of, we have to say that the seasons diversity that we can find in case of the India, and because of that one, many, we have to say, that type of fruits are produced in our India. Fruits are perishable as in nature, we know that. That is because of their perishable nature is because of high water and sugar content, isn't it? And therefore preservation, they need to be processed to make the juices, squashes, jams, nectars, and so on. Friends, we are only saying that that are the perishable in nature, in the sense that perishable nature is there of a fruit is because of presence of a high content of water and sugar, isn't it? Because of that one, that you have to keep in mind. And we know that actually there are some institutes are developed in our country, like the CFTRI, and that is nothing but the center for food uh, technique research institute is there. Food technology institute, research institute is there, which is located in the Mysore, and that institute develops new technique, new methodology, new, we have to say that, the information given for the processing, in the sense to enhance the shelf life of that product produced, or we have to say that the fruits is there. Now again, another thing is that we know that one of the PFA Act become a mandatory, isn't it? So PFA is nothing but, we know that most of times actually, this actually act has been set up in a 1954 actually, isn't it? So this act has been, we have to say that, reached up to such a type of a things, just to given some, we have to say that, the rules regulations to the food processors. Now we know that, as already we know that fruits are giving energy, means there is a no, we have to say that, human being or age of human being of specific where the fruits are disliked by the fellow, in the sense the fruits are liked by the people of all ages groups, but most of the fruits are, most of the fruits are, we have to say that, liked by the people of all ages groups, isn't it? And they suppose available to the, or in the off season, then also specific season they are eating, but off season is also there also, that had been taken into consideration as a energy. Hence many down the line products such as fresh produce concentrates, jams, nectars are made from the fruits with preservative, which increases the shelf life and sustainability. The market for such products has witnessed a quantum jump during the last decade. So you'll have to keep in mind, my friends, गेल्या 10 वर्षामध्ये फळ, फळांच्यापासून बनवलेले पदार्थ, फळांच्यावरती प्रक्रिया केलेले पदार्थ, फळ प्रक्रियेतील तयार झालेले पदार्थ, ह्याला एवढी मार्केट आहे या जगामध्ये, एवढी मार्केट आहे की गेल्या 10 वर्षामध्ये त्याचं जवळजवळ 10 फोल्ड म्हटलं तरी काय हरकत नाही, त्याच्यामध्ये वाढ झालेली आहे मार्केटमध्ये, खरेदी करणाऱ्या ग्राहकामध्ये. सो अजूनही त्याची डिमांड वाढलेली आहे, इजंट इट? आणि ह्याला कारण आहे ग्रोईंग अर्बनायझेशन, इन्क्रीज इन द डिस्पोजेबल इन्कम्स अँड चेंजिंग लाईफस्टाईल. लाईफस्टाईल जी माणसाची आहे ती बदलल्यामुळं आज आपण युरोपियन पीपल्स ऑलवेज हाव टू ईट द फ्रूट्स, दे आर व्हेरी मच conscious about their health. Similar things have been because of, we have to say that, the education, increase in the, we have to say, percentage of literature, increase in the percentage of literate. So people, they have become a more and more educated, and because of that one they have been looking towards their, we have to say that, the health also, health conscious Indian also, the health conscious becoming percentage of Indian people is also increased. Now we know that there are some established companies are there in the market, and they are selling the fruit products very costly. So there is a strong need, my friends. There is a lot of chances, there is a lot of we have to say that platforms, there are a lot of, we have to say that opportunities are there to you to develop a food processing industry at your places, at taluka places, at a village level. So that's why you have to look at towards this topic not only, and that's why the concept and need of this topic has been, first of all, we have learned and I have given you idea. So at the time of developing the country, so mean in the sense the young peoples have a lot of opportunity to develop a food processing industry. For that one, you'll have to make only adequate network for the supply of raw material, like transportation of finished products and marketing of a finished products. Now, friends, we know that the shelf life of the fruit products or availability of a fruits into a off season, that is possible because of a preservative or the methods whatever developed for the fruit preservation. And there are various methods are there, various types of the preservation methods are that we have to learn. The preservation by heating is perhaps the earliest and most commonly used method for the preservation. Drying or dehydration is another method that is well known to us, that is we can see at our places or in home also, our mother also doing the same things, that is there. Now sun drying, mechanical dryers are used. Now, another that is drying or dehydration is carried out preservation of a certain fruits and vegetable. Freeze preservation. We know that when we want to enhance the shelf life of the fruits, at that time we have to preserve that fruit at a low temperature. We have to say that in the freeze. So that is also increases the storage life of fresh fruits and vegetables or produce of the vegetables and uh, fruit products. Preservation by addition of a sugar and application of a heat is a very popular method that is adopted when the fruits are utilized in a very large amount to make a jam, jellies, preserves. This method is simple and cheap, easy to adapt. Now, my friends, use of some chemical additives are there that are used at the time of preparation of a squash, cordials. At present, only sulfur dioxide and its salts and benzoic acid and some of its ester derivatives that are permitted in the fruit. So without the permission of a government, we cannot use the preservative. Any other type of a preservative for the preservation of a fruits is there. Preservation by fermentation, we know that is a very ancient and well known method is there. Yeast fermented fruit wines which contains in ethyl alcohol as a natural preservative has been prepared and used for hundreds of years are there. Along with, we have to say that alcoholic acid, another acetic acid fermentation into vinegar, which is an excellent and widely employed in a pickling at the time of preparation of a pickles is there. Now, preservation by fermentation, that we have studied which type of chemicals are used into that one in the last. Again, by salting, we know that, my friends, at our places, our mother, our grandmother, they were used to prepare a mango pickle at their places. At that time, they are adding more and more salt at the time of preparation of a mango pickles. And why to? Because we know that that salt is a, we have to say that, prevent the attack of, we have to say that, food spoiling microbes, isn't it? So it acts as a uh, fungicide, isn't it? And because of that, most of the food damaging organism never grows into that product if the that product shows presence of a salt or a salt is added into that one. So this is old method. We know that not only mango but lime, lemon. For your kind information, we can prepare a pickle of a karwandi also, again of a haldi, isn't it? So that is possible. Now, preservation of a fruits and vegetables by application of ultraviolet rays, ionizing radiations are also used nowadays. So, my friends, I have given you idea about not only the concept and need of that enhancing shelf life of a fruit, but also some methods whatever used or some technologies are developed in case of enhancing life cycle, shelf life of a food food and their products by using some, we have to say that, preservative methods, types of preservative methods, concepts. Friends, again I will ask you, again I will tell you, my friends, don't look at this subject, don't look at this topic or unit for only to get the marks, just to get past the FYBSc, but also you will have to look at this topic and be a entrepreneur, be a I have to say that industrialist, food processing industry you can also set up by taking some information related with this from the, a lot many things are available to us from that one. And with this, again I said to you, thank you very much.